We're back here in New York City at BSM Summit 2022. And gentlemen, how'd the session go?
Had a great time. It was a lot of fun to not just do my own presentation, but hearing everybody else's ideas was interesting to kind of gather it all. And it's funny, we didn't exchange notes or slides beforehand, so it's kind of like, how's mine going to look compared to Ron's, and now it's Ryan's and Sandy's, but it was a lot of fun.
You had a good time, Paul?
No, absolutely. It was funny too, because it's been 2 years since everybody got together, and just the similarities in terms of the ideas, because it really put everybody to the test during the pandemic. We had to have some great ideas to get through this hard time, so that was good.
Yeah, we've been talking to a lot of programmers about just what it was like to have to program and try to find your audiences during that time, and the ability to adapt. It seems to be the prevalent thought.
Yeah, I'll just take the lead on this one. You look at the sports calendar typically, and you have to identify the gaps when it's going to be slow. So for the pandemic, it was like everything was slow. So really, I think a lot of people had practice at it, but we just got really good at it by the time the pandemic hit.
It was being the programmer and being the manager, and then sometimes those things don't intersect. And to figure out what's best for content isn't always what's best as the manager, and trying to be safe and figuring out what plans are and coordinating who's going to be in what studio and do we have plexiglass up and some of those sorts of things, and then figuring out, kind of like Rod talked about, not having a sports calendar, what to talk about from a content standpoint. So it was a challenging time, but I think we learned a lot about our industry, learned a lot about ourselves, and created some great content along the way that maybe we would have never had in normal circumstances.
The game plan's in the back pocket. You hope it stays in the back pocket forever, though.
That would be good. Yeah, that would be good.
All right, guys, thanks so much for the time. We appreciate it. And that's it here from the BSM in New York.